Picnic on the river. Mole had been working hard all morning, spring cleaning and brightening his little home. He had swept and dusted, and now he was painting the ceiling. His back ached and his arms were weary. Suddenly, he threw down his brush. "Bother," he said, "and hang spring cleaning." He scrambled up the tunnel that led to his front door and was soon rolling in the grass outside. "This is fine," he said. "This is better than whitewashing." The sun was shining and the birds sang. Mole jumped high in the air and hurried off across the meadow. Suddenly, he came to a deep, rushing river. He watched it bubbling and swirling and was bewitched. Then he saw something move on the opposite bank. It was the water rat. "Hey up! Want to lift over?" Rat asked, nodding towards a little rowing boat. "This is wonderful," said Mole, climbing aboard. "I've never been in a boat before." "Aye, then you haven't lived," said Rat in amazement. "Believe me, my friend, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, like messing about in boats. Come with me and see for yourself." The two animals set off down the river, Rat sculling smartly while Mole sat in a dreamy silence. "So this is our river," he said at last. "The river," corrected Rat. "And my world, I live by it and with it, on it and in it. I wouldn't want anything else." Soon it was time for lunch. Rat fastened the boat to the bank and Mole unpacked the hamper. "Aye, pitch in, old fellow, pitch in," said Rat. It seemed a long time since breakfast. After a while, Mole noticed a streak of bubbles travelling along the water. Then a glistening muzzle appeared. It was the otter. "All the world seems to be out on the river today," he said. "Look at Toad over there in his brand new rowing boat. New clothes, new everything." "Aye, so this is his latest craze," laughed Rat, and waved as a short, stout figure flashed into view, rowing hard but splashing badly. "First it was sailing, aye, then punting. Last year it was houseboats." "Such a good fellow too," said Otter. "Aye, but no stability, especially in that boat." On the way home, Mole asked if he could try rowing. "Ah, not yet," smiled Rat. "You'll need some lessons first." But Mole, full of lunch and confidence, jumped up and seized the oars. But as he tried to row, he lost his balance and sploosh! They were both in the river. The cold water sang in Mole's ears as he felt himself sinking down and down. Then a firm paw gripped the back of his neck. It was Rat, and Mole could feel him laughing. Rat propelled the helpless animal to shore and hauled him out, a squishy, pulpy lump of misery. Rat swiftly righted the boat and rescued the picnic basket. Mole was deeply ashamed. I'm very sorry, Ratty," he said. "That's all right," laughed Rat. "What's a little wet to a water rat, eh? Well, look here. Why didn't you come and stay with me for a while? I could teach you how to row and swim as well." So they went back to Rat's house. Rat made a fire in the parlour and lent Mole a dressing gown and slippers. Then, after supper, Mole fell asleep in the best bedroom listening to his new friend, the river, lapping against the window outside. The open road, coming next.